Hey guys.
Season 2.
Season
Fortnite.
2.
Fortnite.
No.
No, that's season 3 right now, buddy.
We're not talking. How about we just don't fucking talk about Fortnite, huh?
I had to get that out for season 2. Like first.
My Hero Academia, guys. What do you guys think? Well, Eddie's not here.
Fortnite.
It's bullshit.
It is in Fortnite. Good start. We're starting a real good conversation here.
Guess who's back, bitches?
Oh shit!
Santa.
This is a continuation from the trailer.
It is.
We aren't dead or something. I forget what
We're
I was
dead?
trying to imply. Yeah,
I'm
we're
dead.
Like he killed us, or
I
Eddie
killed you?
killed us?
That
Yeah,
was
you
what it was
killed
supposed to be?
us,
I thought
and we
I
were in,
was
like
dead.
a desert or something
No,
like that.
no. I thought Eddie was the one who died. I vividly remember.
okay, well, first of all, I'm
Well,
the artist, so I feel like
okay,
I should
that's
really
true.
say here.
Well, I should tell you though, from my experience, Eddie
Wait.
did come to my place, not to kill me. He just came into my place. And he's like, "Hey, just letting you know, I'm gonna be dead next week. So if that's
Doesn't-
okay with
Oh, he
you,
told
we
you-
just can't."
Okay.
Yeah, he was
Doesn't-
just like, "I'm
if
dead."
if you have the first
Lamau.
hit,
He's,
It was a murder
so-
suicide.
Lamau.
It was a murder suicide thing. You know, Harry.
But you
told me to
didn't kill me.
myself
You just
too
came to
many
my place,
times.
said you're dead, and left.
Boys. Doesn't a trailer imply what's yet to come? Like it's a teaser trailer is teasing what we're gonna. So
Shut up! Shut up!
it didn't
Shut up.
happen yet.
Shut
You're
up.
looking into it too much, bud.
Shut up! Just shut up.
They're not looking into it too much. That's a continuity error right there. Check. Oh my gosh, I thought season 2 was gonna be clear of continuity errors, fellas.
Who the fuck said that?
I would say I don't know. I don't think anyone made that promise.
I promised it to myself in a prayer.
Well, here's a continuity error. In 4 weeks, I won't be in the void anymore.
Yeah.
That's not a continuity error. That's not how continuity error works.
It's character development.
I'm not in the
there you
void
go.
anymore
Also
either.
not that.
Well, I'm actually in the void now.
It's the setting. It's the setting
The
development.
setting
How about
changes.
that?
There you go.
go.
Yeah, that's good.
We're finally
Yeah.
we're getting close to the actual thing.
I'm in the void too.
Well, speaking of setup changes,
I
hi,
went.
Eddie.
Hey Eddie, yeah.
Hi, Ed.
Setup change.
What?
Do you want to
Setup
talk
change.
about why you're in a different room today?
Are you in the void?
Yeah.
Same. I went bankrupt, but the bank
Oh, that
voided
was-
it. They voided it, so
You need to work on your credit, bud.
I'm void.
So you just have no money. You're supposed to pay me rent.
I don't know.
You're supposed to.
I
You'll
won't
get your
gamble.
rent when you fix this damn door.
Eddie, your room got sad. Oh,
No,
Oh,
he's
I
in the
forgot
void
my-
now.
Forgot my
He's doing his
desktop
Ethan
is
cosplay.
light. Oh, well,
his
shit.
Ethan cosplay. Let me do my Ethan cosplay.
I got unplugged too much shit. I
Oh,
don't wanna.
wow. Tell you what, at first I was about to be disappointed, then the other one went off, and now I'm terrified.
This
Hey,
is like the
guys.
best I can do right here.
Hi guys.
That's about it. That's
Boo!
I
Ah!
don't. I have
Who
to
said
go
that?
unplug stuff.
For
I
audio
don't wanna
listeners,
do
we
that.
all turned our lights off except for Seth because he's a bitch.
Even Ethan has a light on. He's doing good these days. We don't give him enough credit.
You know, well,
Bro's doing tricks on it.
This is
I
my
think-
secondary setup, though. My first setup is the whole black screen thing.
fellas,
Right.
we're in the last month of Ethan's IQ peaking because after this month, it all goes downhill from here.
Oh yeah, you're right. He's gonna absorb fucking
Dumbass, stupid,
Dumbassness.
dumbass. Like what? They have skibbity class at U of A? Like probably.
Boo. Boo.
What does the A stand for,
That can
asshole?
that can go on
Huh?
YouTube.
Tell you
think
what,
I'm-
though, this jacket is pretty cool. I just need to slim down because it's a large and I'm an extra
Yeah,
large.
it's such a cool school that they made a pillow pet out of it. The mascot.
Where's your pill pet? Ethan?
That is a goal for mine, though, is when I move out, I'm going to try and work on,
What? Pillow
slimming
pets?
down a little bit. No.
Who said it? Who said anything?
That was I just brought up how with the
Yeah,
jacket it's a
they're
large
so
and I'm
cool.
an
They
extra
have
large.
a
And
hockey
I,
team. Oh wait. Actually, they do have a hockey team. They just
So,
suck
the only thing I
dick.
have is my ASU key, and I'm not gonna show that because I feel like that's just bad.
What? Someone's gonna.
just someone out there on the
Yeah,
internet's going to
someone-
take a
someone
picture
will-
of it and
someone will
just
do
create a copy.
something. I don't want that.
Here,
Well, if
I'll
I don't
my
show,
key.
hold
It's
on.
okay, so if I show,
If I
the-
don't show, if
yours,
I don't,
it doesn't mean anything.
if I don't show the ridges, fuck. If I don't show the. I forgot I had 2 keys.
All right, everyone. They live at 734.
No!
No! Oh my god.
Anyways, we actually do have a topic to talk about. We're not just here to be idiots.
Not
Shockingly
sure. Well,
enough.
we can, if we want to catch up, we can, right?
No.
Do we want to talk about what we went through?
I mean, I feel like season 2 kind of leans towards The first one being like a "Hey, welcome back" type deal, at least at the start.
Does your school, Ethan, have like a remember run for a guy that was killed in friendly fire? Huh?
I didn't think you'd say
I feel like that's a little. I feel like that's a little too specific for any other
well,
school to
your
have
school's
that.
lame.
Even
Your school-
Family Guy. Even Family Guy didn't go there, Harry. Come on.
Your school doesn't respect veterans
That's
that
good,
died. Your school
pretty
just
sure-
doesn't respect veterans.
And I don't know if you
Isn't-
did,
your
Harry,
school-
but
your
Family
school-
Guy's got some pretty dark
I'm
humor.
pretty sure the school's motto is based off of a
I bet they
football
have some moments
player.
about that.
The school's
like-
motto is based off a dead like fucking president.
Nope,
Class
not
president.
president.
Oh yeah, the class
I don't know.
president. That's what I was gonna say.
Crashes
JFK.
stupid as
That's
car.
the only dead man you guys were fucking.
Okay, this
recognize.
is this is fucking
And he
insane.
didn't even know what your
Oh
school
my God.
mascot was either. Like he's a fucking dumbass.
I feel like
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Does U of A have this?
I could get that at a grocery store.
What is that?
Did
Does U of A have it?
I'm pretty sure I saw it when I went there.
You guys don't get scissors there. You only get safety scissors, huh?
I hate this so much.
You guys
I
probably
love
don't get water bottles because you choke on it.
You're like,
I
you
hope
don't
this
deserve
doesn't say
water.
my address on it.
Every U of A dorm just has like a big hamster water
Well,
I
in
bet-
it.
I
I'm
bet
not
U of A
dorming.
doesn't have this, huh? Huh?
Well,
Yeah, I bet U of A don't have one of these, huh?
I thought he's gonna pull out his key again and just show all the ridges, like a fucking idiot.
I bet U of A
I bet
doesn't
U of A
have
doesn't have this
these.
credit card.
Why does Harry keep trying to pull out?
What is he pull? What
I
did
bet
he
U of A doesn't have one of these.
He's trying to build up to the shock
I
factor
bet-
of his penis.
I bet U of A doesn't have one of these.
What's that?
One of these.
You don't use
What is it?
Trojans?
What is that?
What are you insane?
Guys, we're
What
supposed to be on the same side.
I
What is
don't
it-
agree with
what
this.
is what is a sky in?
The only skins I've ever used are ones that I found on the side of a road.
It was open.
Sorry,
They don't
Eddie,
have-
the
okay,
virgins
sorry,
are
they don't
talking.
have some of these.
What was that?
Okay, yeah.
Trojan?
Further question: why do you have multiple like kinds?
Why
Do
are
you
you
like ask
illiterate?
before?
Have you ever
Go to
heard of
ASU,
variety,
bud.
Seth?
I
What
go
the
to fucking
fuck?
How'd you like? Well, how'd you like it? Shaken or stirred?
You say Pepsi or Coke?
Is your school
like-
is your school backwards
cock.
USA? Huh?
You know, in like those old animated shows, the guy with the overcoat, he'd like open it up and there's like all the watches, and he like was like take a
All different
pic.
kinds of condoms. That's good. That's good.
Does your school actually have condoms though? Like, be honest, Ethan.
That wasn't what I was visiting there for. I didn't go there and go with my family. By the way, I didn't go with my family and go where the condoms at. Like
Okay,
that
man.
wasn't
Oh,
that
hold
wasn't
on,
a
real
priority
quick.
for me.
You guys have a condom man. You know that, right? You do know you have a condom man?
Do we have a condom man?
We don't have a condom man.
What are we talking about?
So U of A, it was something you guys posted for like free content.
Because protection is for pussies, right, Harry?
I raw dog that shit.
Yeah.
Ah, bear down on that coochie.
I can relate. I
So
guess.
Seth, you were talking about how you know more
The
about
ladies can
U of A
feel
lore
my
than me.
fork.
Harry,
what?
please stop pulling. Oh, sorry. You were saying.
I don't know, condom man. He's out there and he's real. That's all I know.
So when I move there, there's just gonna be a guy that shows up at my door.
Yeah, and he looks
What
like a
does he
big condom
do?
man, and he just kind of he just gives out condoms. I don't fucking know. He's at like the health place, I think.
He'll see Ethan's house and be like, oh, never mind.
He'll see the Freddy Fazbear poster on my wall. He'll be like, "You have a good day, bro."
He's fine.
That's enough protection there.
What the fuck?
Harry really cracks himself up, dude. He really
and
does.
then he goes back to zero. I'm like,
Harry is the funniest person he knows. Like,
He's also the funniest person your brother knows too.
Is that true? Oh, yeah. That's true.
Harry, you made a video about it, bud.
Yes, it is.
I forgot your brother was real for a second. So
Well, you guys,
You mean honey?
sexy Ethan,
Sexy
sexy Ethan.
that's what we call him, sexy Ethan. Imagine Ethan, but like 2% sexier.
That's him.
You know what? The fact that you guys call him sexy and then say that he's only 2% sexier kind of gives me a little boost in confidence, and I appreciate that.
2% is a long way, buddy. Just ask milk.
See, if you grew out your hair longer,
Fair
then
enough.
If you grew out your hair down to shoulder length, you'd be
I
2%
couldn't.
sexier. You'd be
I
2%
couldn't.
sexier.
No.
A
Like,
little more beard.
I just trimmed.
Maybe if you
Where?
pierced your nipples, you'd be 10%.
I don't
Sexier.
think my brother did that.
No, but like exactly, you'd be 10% sexier. Then you would be sexy, Ethan.
I
This
feel.
is true.
Don't you want to be sexy, Ethan?
Have you ever
Don't
heard
you
of
wanna
have
be
you ever
sexy?
have you ever heard of a Prince Edward's piercing?
Is that on the tip?
So our topic for today.
Is that on the tip? I need to
Does
know.
it link?
Who-
them? Is it,
wants
maybe
to
it's like
segue?
one big one.
Is it the
we
chain
re-
that you can like pull
We
on?
need
you can,
to.
like,
I want to segue.
Are we not catching up? Is that another thing we're doing?
Okay.
I think I need to know what a
I-
Prince
I-
Edward.
I also
want to. I think I will
We're,
look
we're,
one up.
no. Harry, where'd you go? Where'd you go in the break, huh? Where have you been?
Fuck.
To get a Prince Edward piercing. That's what I want.
We need to stop this.
You know who taught me about that?
Who?
Prince Edward.
Mark Hoppus of Blink-182 because I went to their concert.
You just advertising for Prince Edward?
No, so basically there's a during one of the songs. I think I actually might have sent it to you. They do this thing where it's where they sing it, and apparently their joke was that they usually like say like menopause or like something like female related, and he wanted something that related to men, so he like gave him time to think about it. So during the song she just yelled Prince Albert piercing. That's it. I got it wrong.
No, it's a Prince. Oh yeah, it's Prince Albert piercing. And it.
I'm not
It's
looking
awful.
it up. I
It's
really don't
awful.
want to look it
Well,
up.
I'm gonna look it up real quick.
it's
It
the tip. It's the
basically
tip.
it showed a diagram with bananas, which is.
Yeah,
Yeah, I also saw that. So imagine through the tip of your banana goes a little needle.
I don't think our
No,
viewers
wouldn't that
wanna hear.
impact your? I don't want to be like weird here, but wouldn't that impact your performance? You'd think.
No, pee comes from the balls, dumbass.
What?
It wouldn't impact your performance because it's not touching the balls.
Well, that's not.
I
Really.
don't think you know what I'm talking about. I feel
don't
like it
think
would
you
hurt
do
to, because
Well,
it's.
no.
It's
Once
cool
you
to see
once
the
you
actual
pierce
one.
something and it heals around it, it doesn't hurt to play. But for a while, it would be raw. Like it would definitely hurt. Like you're definitely right for a little bit.
And that's
I'm
how
more
I like
talking
it,
about
raw.
if you left the piercing in there.
No,
It
I
would
know
hurt.
it heals around it. So
You
so
guys
that's
ever-
so when you get a piercing, you get a piercing in your ear. So you get the piercing in, and you have to leave it in for 2 weeks so the skin heals around it, so the hole
Right.
stays there.
You know-
and if
so-
you take it out, the hole
So what?
blows up.
Okay, so let me explain what I'm talking about. Let's say you get a piercing on your nose, like right here, right? On the tip of your nose, you get a piercing, right? Then, later, after it heals over, you take it and you go with your nose. Would that not hurt?
No.
I don't know. I've pulled women's
It's not
earrings
supposed to.
out before and they yelp.
Maybe you should stop doing that.
Because you're pulling on their ears.
I
You know
was
how like
wondering-
some people reach behind the ear
Right.
and they pull out a coin? Harry like
was
goes,
wondering-
I got an earring.
So are they?
It's
Are they?
the same thing.
Are they
Just
able
part
to
of their
pee around
earlobe
it?
is still attached to it. I don't
Are
know.
they-
Look, I
because,
don't
like-
know much about this. Look, Mark Hoppus yelled it at me once. All right, that's all I fucking know.
If Mark Hospice yelled it at you, maybe you should get one because he knows a thing or two. Maybe you should get.
Mark
Apparently-
Hospice is fucking
apparently-
wild, by the way.
Apparently, one of them had one, and by one of them I mean Travis Barker. Travis Barker had a.
You
Prince
should
Albert
get
piercing.
182 Prince Albert piercings.
At that point, it'd look like a disco ball, bro. Like,
You
I'm
ready,
just wondering, like,
ladies?
You wouldn't be able to pee around it, would you? Because like when people get their ears pierced, they can't hear around the ear.
you know how
They-
shower heads
they
have
can't
all the
hear
little
anymore.
needles where it like sprays like that?
What?
It would be
What
like a
did you
shower
say,
head.
Harry? No. Harry just said that people with earrings can't hear anymore. I'm not gonna let us go past that.
I don't know what.
You
What's
just
wrong with
said that.
I did say that, and I stand on my hill.
Harry,
I'll die on it too.
Harry,
You will die.
What?
is this something you actually like?
Dude,
I'm like genuinely concerned about you.
I've had this thing in for like the past 5 minutes now, and I can't hear out of it anymore. It's
I
like-
think that's a separate issue, bud. I think that might be a completely separate problem that has not to do with the
my ear
piercings.
is red.
Yeah, but you're probably pinching the blood flow off. Again, Harry's the funniest person he knows.
Those are
While you
funny.
guys were looking, I stuck a nail in my fucking ear. Hold on, let me
I gave myself a lobotomy while you guys.
He's like, throughout the whole podcast, you just see blood start trickling down his shirt, and he's like, "Oh, guys, by the way, I got a piercing."
Just has a pencil stuck in his ear canal.
Actually, I have a funny story about that. When I was in
Guys,
elementary
does this
school,
look regulation? No!
You tell your story, Ethan.
I did get a, you know, like okay, so there was a specific kind of mechanical pencil where you could take the end of it and put it back in the middle and you could like shuffle through it. Do you guys remember that kind of pencil?
Yeah.
Sure.
I may or may not have gotten the lead of one of those stuck in my ear when I was in elementary school.
Yeah,
I went-
student.
I went to the doctor
You're
for it,
born
and you know what
for
the
your
doctor said? You know what the doctors told me? The doctor said, "We'll just leave that in there." I'm not even fucking kidding.
Oh,
He
this
just said,
explains
"Yep."
so much. This explains
So-
so much.
so-
This is where the brain rot came from. The
That's-
lead. It's lead poisoning.
That's what I'm saying,
Oh
that's
my
small-
god.
It's actually.
Small
graph-
amounts of lead has slowly been like.
I don't
fueling
think
his
they understand
brain.
that lead is graphite, but
He's been.
Well, then why do they call it lead, dumbass? Huh?
He's been
God.
hotboxing
It's like
his
they don't
brain
teach you
for the
anything.
past 18 years.
I'm pretty sure it's gone by now. But
That's why you always talk like you're high, like all slow and like slurred speech.
I like to consider it as because I'm not in a rush. But
You think every
Yeah.
FNAF fan has just a little piece of lead?
Well, there goes the entire
Crazy.
FNAF community for watching our podcast.
Damn.
Hi guys.
I
Don't
feel like they
forget 'cause
lost
they
it.
have lead in their ears.
I feel like
They can't hear. They have a
They can't hear you
piercing.
there, yeah.
They have an ear piercing. Season 2 is off to a great start, as it feels.
We're doing great.
Do we need to get back the people we've offended counter?
Oh no.
Yeah, make that back up. Eddie, Eddie
Alright.
what else
we
did you
really
do?
that should be a recurring
Whatever.
bit. Is we just have like a people we offended.
I went to Colorado and Las Vegas.
Is there
Woo!
I saw you met some people there. You want to talk about who you met while you were
you
there?
met some cool people.
Oh yeah, I met a bunch of hockey players.
And you don't want to delve into that? Like that's your whole
Like,
shtick
you met
is
your-
hockey,
you
and
met
you're
your one guy. Like you
yeah,
met
and he's
your
just not
guy.
gonna
I
in no
also
detail.
saw my dog.
Okay, well, fuck everything.
This guy, dude.
Look at him.
He saw Nathan McKinnon, who is like his number
His
number
hero.
one guy. His
That's
number
his
one
hero
guy.
right there.
And he's like, my dog.
That's that one. He's
Is,
that one.
is he that one?
Yeah. He's also
Do you-
right there and right there and right there.
So wait, what was the name again, Seth?
Nathan McKinnon.
Do you think when Eddie met him, he was like, "Do you think you can become a hockey player even without a quirk?"
Why did you have to know his name to do that fucking joke?
I don't know.
You
I
didn't
had
even,
to-
you
I-
didn't, you
I
didn't
need
even
to-
say his
I-
name.
I didn't.
You didn't
I
even
didn't.
say it.
Well, because you already brought him up, so I was just like,
You
"Oh, this is
too
just
can
easier."
become an
Because I've already
adult.
forgotten the name again. I've already forgotten the name again. And he's like, "Young man, you too can become a hockey player."
Harry's still.
I met him
scratching
wearing a
his-
pink suit. So
Yeah,
that
you
was
did. What were you wearing the pink suit for? Was
Did
it
he comment
for-
on it?
No, my dad made a joke about it, and he kind of giggled at it. It
Damn,
was for my
your
parents'
dad's
vow
an op.
renewal.
Oh,
My dad an op. He's also a fan of the player.
I was talking more about making fun of you in the pink outfit.
We didn't
But-
make fun of me. He was like, "Well, I bet
That's a
taking a,
shame.
picture with the guy in a pink suit wasn't on your bingo card." And he was like, "Haha."
You know what?
He's
That's
like,
actually
"Haha."
awesome. How was the Val renewal thing? Was that
Shut up and take the fucking picture,
that cool?
you dipshit. Oh god, deaf people with piercings, FNAF fans, U of A stat. Well, no, that doesn't count. They don't count.
How was the-
They're not real people.
I don't know if you heard my question. How was
It was
the Val
cool.
renewal?
It was on the
Yeah.
it was on the Stratosphere. If you guys, I don't know if
too
you guys know
quiet.
what that is.
I haven't heard of that.
The
The Stratosphere is taller than actually the Space Needle. Don't know if you knew that.
Space Needle's
So-
not that tall.
So you were high up.
Yeah, no, it's 1,000 feet in the air.
Woo!
Is that the circle?
No, that's the biosphere, buddy. I'm actually gonna be closer to the biosphere now. Anyways, you were saying, Eddie.
The
No,
fuck?
no, you're fucking not.
Oh my gosh.
Biosphere
Oh no!
2?
You were talking about fucking two. Wait, what are you talking about anymore? What are you talking about?
Isn't Biosphere 2 near U of A?
I mean,
Oh.
yeah, but not in Las
Oh.
Vegas.
I'm completely lost right now.
This
I feel like
orb.
The orb in Las Vegas.
no, I wasn't talking about the orb. Harry said biosphere, and I said, oh.
I didn't say biosphere. You said biosphere. You fuck. U of A student to the max right here.
So, anyways, on today's podcast, we're going to be telling a true crime story.
Instead of having a conversation with Ethan, I think I'd actually get more intelligent sitting in the corner and sniffing this for an hour, dude.
Alright, I'll start. Anyways.
Does Harry want to say or Ethan? Anyone want to say anything they've done in our short break?
I went on a
Go
cruise,
anywhere.
I guess. I don't know.
Do you have any fun stories from the cruise?
Too many.
Okay.
What a great way
Whatever.
to catch up, buddy. Hey, where'd you go? I went on a cruise. Oh, what'd you do? Like,
To tell you.
I saw a monkey.
It was a sloth.
dude, you look in the mirror all the time. What else did you see?
That's not true.
I saw a sloth too.
Again, you look in a mirror. What else did you see?
I saw a toucan. I asked him for Fruit Loops, and
In the mirror?
he went.
The joke is that Harry's a monkey sloth.
The joke is that you're a U of A student, which means you're worse than animals
Okay.
genetically,
So what else happened on the
evolution
cruise?
wise.
This is taking up now 20 minutes of our podcast, just U of A jokes. It will only get worse. as we get
This is worse
closer,
than the
and then you
presidential
get into
debate
U of
about
A.
golf. Literally, it's
Oh,
like
God.
we're
talk
trying to
about
stay on
that.
topic, and we're like, instead of golf, we're going to talk about me going to U of
Okay.
A.
Well,
I just know what you're saying.
the worst part about the debate was I'm like watching. I'm like, man, these guys are stupid. Like, watching this screen. Then they started talking about 6 and 8 handicaps in golf, and I was like, man, I'm stupid. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
You know, it was so funny. Someone, I think I already told Harry this, but someone timed it. They spent 26 seconds talking about childcare, but a minute and a half talking about golf. Like the
Talking about the
distribution of
important
time discussing important shit versus golf.
Hell yeah. Well, no, important shit versus childcare.
Okay. Dude, I don't know if my kid's gonna have a daycare to go to, but bar 9. Hell
I don't know if
yeah.
I get
Par
on a
nine.
but he'll have a fucking
Holy
9
shit,
iron in his
par
hand.
9.
That's like a mile-long fucking hole.
They going up Mount Everest. U of A.
Everything always goes back. Everything circles back.
Why is the punchline literally the word U of A? Why is that?
That's
like
3
the-
words! That's 3 words! You fucking...
Classic U of A.
This is the best podcast we've ever done.
Every podcast I say is something that leads to a U of A punchline, bro.
Ethan, if I was personally you, 23 minutes ago, I would have just gone. And not talked anymore.
You know, I personally, I would take that. I would take that.
I would take that.
You know what I'm excited for though? When I would have my own space and everything.
Yeah.
Jerking
I
off.
have a.
In peace. Not having to hear your. Well,
Go back! Go back!
you might have some roommates getting it's crazy. Like, and then you'll have to wake up and text them like 3 a.m. Dog's gotta go,
I saw an Apple.
That
absolute
reference won't hit
dead-
for anyone.
There was a
except me.
deadness in Ethan's eyes. That whole story.
So I have a synthesizer that I'm taking with me, and I'm really excited to mess around with that and like see if I can make some like live songs with that.
Have you not used it yet at your current house?
I have, but I've gotten some noise complaints about it, so I'm excited to play it without noise complaints.
That could still happen.
Synth, it's 3 a.m. Synth has to go.
I'm not.
Do it, for context, should we
Oh,
discuss
do you mean noise
that
complaints from
story?
like your parents? I thought you meant from like neighbors.
No, I'm not playing. Does it look like I'd play the piano so loud my neighborhood can hear it? What the hell? I'm like putting up the loudspeakers. I'm like, guys, I can hear my piano.
It's like aliens or Monsters vs Aliens.
I saw a clip of that. Dude.
To be
It's
fair, I
fucking
wouldn't get noise
fucking
complaints
hilarious.
about that. Everyone would hype that shit up because
You fit-
nothing
you fit
beats
on
that
the
melody.
roof. I just want Ethan on the roof, just jamming with like that full moon behind him.
Cynthia on the roof.
Why is Harry like picturing a poster of this shit?
Are you also Jewish?
The silence.
Stop
Harry
writing!
wrote that
Stop
shit.
writing! Stop writing!
he literally just stopped talking and looked down.
He said, "Well,
He said another. That's another
Alright,
one for the
Kevin.
books.
Here's the offense total for mid episode death count is deaf people, people with jerseys, FNAF fans, golfers, people with children, so parents, Ethan, and Jewish people.
I hate how high the Ethan one is, bro.
We offended him again. Damn it with our.
Oh my gosh.
He hated it. I had to add one.
Okay.
I'm hungry.
But what else did you do for your? You just ate.
I have something for you.
Harry just ate."
That looks pretty good, huh?
Doesn't
Dude,
That's
those
the
red
fucking
peppers are
hour.
popping.
Red Baron is so good.
Red Baron, actually. Yeah.
I had
But
Red
what
Baron
else-
pizza the other day.
What else
Hell
happened
yeah.
on the cruise? Do you wanna, if you wanna talk more about it?
We're talking about Red Baron now.
It does not look like you're eating it at all. It doesn't even, not even close.
Your angle's fucked, dude.
Hold up, let me eat real quick.
Okay, well now. Yeah.
All right, I'll take the talking stick from Harry if we're talking about what
You
we did
didn't
for the
go
past 2
anywhere.
weeks.
Oh yeah, please.
Well, I didn't go anywhere, but I am making
Kid.
a lot of.
You didn't see the things I did.
Do you want
Much.
to talk? Do you want to talk about them or?
No.
Clearly, he does. I don't think anyone chain smokes a pizza crust and doesn't want to talk about whatever they're talking about.
I feel like
Fine, I'll tell you what happened.
Okay.
Saw a monkey.
You did see a monkey, according to your story.
Okay, Ethan, you can talk.
you don't want to talk any more about the cruise.
I don't know. I have too much to talk about.
You want to tell them about?
We're not making that mistake again,
Sharing them
Ethan.
with guns.
We're not doing that again.
Okay.
Almost reach for their
Sorry.
service weapons.
Look at my bag of candy.
Very cool.
Those are definitely edibles.
Well, some updates that I think was pretty cool this past week.
Look how me
So
and Seth made the same face for different reasons.
when we went on our California trip, I gained a bit of weight. I was at 230, and then I went up to 240. But recently, I've gone down 15 pounds,
Just
so I'm
laugh
down
at
at
him.
My inner thought was to just go.
So you laughed about the thought of laughing at him.
I
That's
was like,
great.
oh my gosh,
But-
I almost did that, and then I did do it. So.
But yeah, I'm down 15 pounds, so
Hell yeah.
making strides. In other news, I've made a lot of strides in developing my game. Like I had my first like kind of real meeting last night. Eddie, I actually have to talk to you later about that. Sorry. But it was pretty cool.
Meet him
being able
after
to.
class, Eddie.
Oh.
Don't make it sound like that. Don't make it sound like that. Okay. Anyways, I'm not a mean teacher.
He's gonna try and suck my dick.
Online? Anyways, yeah, no, it was really cool, and I've been making a lot of progress. I was able to discuss stuff, and now I have like a really solid foundation on at least the demo. So I'm really excited to really crank that out.
Ethan denied every single idea I had. I was like, hey, what about this? He's like, I don't think so.
I
then
don't think I did.
Seth
Eventually
or
he
Jealousy
deafened you.
piped.
I-
Seth
this- we're not-
or
we're-
Jealousy
okay.
piped, and he's like, oh yeah, we can totally add that in the game. Like, I have to definitely change the whole plot to add this, but I'll do it.
I don't think there was a
be
plot
honest,
change. I think that,
Was Harry trying to make the game Fortnite?
no, actually, no. He did have a lot of really cool ideas.
Was a yes
some-
and
That
me.
I had, unfortunately. So.
I was like, Ethan, and then you should add a storm. Like, it's a circle. That
All right.
goes in.
Before we run out of time, do I at least want to do one of the topic we talked about? Like, I feel like
Well, Seth didn't
Well,
get
we're
to
not
talk about where he went.
Yeah. I want to
All
talk
right.
where I went. I went to Florida.
I'll call on you. Ready? Raise your hand. Anyone else have? Oh, Ethan. Ethan raised his hand too. I don't know.
okay. He called on me. I'm sorry. That was like I surrender hands. But since I have the,
thunder, you stole it.
anyways, Seth, you went to Florida. I was just gonna ask, did you go to this place called Animal Adventures?
Oh my god.
because in Florida there's a place called Animal Adventures, and you're
You
gonna
get to
laugh.
pet otters at. Yeah, no.
You get to pet the otters there.
I stole your thunder. Now you know how it
All right,
feels.
let me call on Seth now.
Ethan, you should. Never mind.
Oh my god! He was about to unleash the nastiest one yet. Too.
U of A, I have 3 other letters for you, bud.
That's good. No, Florida was really cool. I went there with my family. We were mostly just at the beach the whole time. We went to the Blue Angels Museum, which if you've seen the fucking documentary, that's pretty cool.
What's the documentary called?
It's called Blue Angels. So I don't fucking. That's just the name. I don't know. There's nothing special about it. But a lot of people there like definitely came just for the documentary. So like, there was people who would like see a plane. They'd be like, "That's number 1," and I'd be like, "Shut the fuck up, you fucking dumb nerd," because they were like 4. That's why.
I'm really glad I stayed silent, but there was a joke in my head about plane number 1.
How many kids did you punch?
How many kids did I?
We're talking about your Florida total, by the way, not just the museum.
Too many to count.
Dude,
you're like too much.
dude, actually, my thing on the cruise is like, oh my gosh, so like so many.
You punched
so
a
many.
kid?
Yeah, and he also fucking.
There's so many kids on like cruise ships, like if you don't like book an adult one or like an 18+ one,
Right.
which is like fine. I mean, I didn't go on any cruises until I was like 16 because my parents were like, I don't think you just like understand like or appreciate it enough, which makes sense because you're like going to different cultures and different ports, which you know like you have to like have an understanding like you're going to a different country other than like you know a kid's just like I want to stay on the ship and eat ice cream and go to the pool all day, which you know is fair too. But I was like, oh my gosh, cruise ships would be like 10 out of 10 vacation if they had one rule on the ship, and it's if like there's a kid running past you like in the hallways or on the pool deck or anywhere, you can just like push them over. They just fall on their they can just fall on their face and like no repercussion. Like
I think
international waters.
Push was the worst one you could have said because that makes it so real. Like you could have said like clothesline or punch, but that makes it real. That makes it like sound like a thing you like really, really want.
I really thought about it, dude.
Why would you want that? What would that?
I want you to consider the kind of person Harry is, and then ask the question again.
It would solve. It's the key to my happiness right there. It's like not even like them being hurt or anything. Just like seeing like.
Can I ask what spurred this?
Just a little stick. All the kids running past me. Like there's so
the second they see Harrison Fink, they like slow the fuck down. They go down to a nice brisk walk.
Yeah.
Like
not even a brisk walk. They like slowly tiptoe around him.
Just stand there
okay.
kid.
Imagine this analogy. What if you're on your way home from work? All right. You're going down. You're just walking down the street and you are a bowling ball, and all these pins are running past you, and you're like, I do this all day long for work, you know. So like, why not bowl some pins, if you know what I mean? So like, just
may I stretch this analogy?
I really don't.
Imagine you are flying a plane, aka a bowling.
Nope. Stop. Stop.
That's
Stop.
you know what? I'm not gonna lie. That's exactly where my head went to. I was like,
that's not at all.
This is
that's not at all
moderately a
where my mind
justification
went.
for terrorism.
Wow.
Is pushing kids over terrorism? Yes, no.
I feel like I don't know what it should be.
How many kids would you have to push over before it becomes terrorism?
Let me ask you.
2,975 American kids.
That's a
that is
very specific number.
I wonder why that is, Ethan.
That's not how many died in 9/11.
How many Americans died?
How do you have the number on the top of your head?
2,997 is the total, including all. Like,
Because he never forgets.
Okay, I was gonna say.
And
I was gonna say.
sensitive for shit.
I was gonna say the towers and stuff was like something else, like the New York incident specifically. But it was an incident. It was planned by Jeb Bush, George Bush, whoever the fuck.
Wow.
why do you for Jeb first?
I don't know. Who's Jeb Bush? I forget.
Poor Jeb is always forgotten about, except for when Harry
Except for this one
accused him
time.
of doing 9/11.
Just randomly, he's just accused of 9/11. Like, oh, dude, it was my brother.
Okay, this is insane.
And then he says,
That's an insane.
What did I say that?
I got you, Jeb Bush, you sneaky bastard.
Oh, shucks.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna put
Ba-dum,
Thurman on
bum.
your cereal.
So, is that everything?
Yeah.
So now for the topic.
You can probably do the topic.
Yeah.
Go on and introduce it, Ethan. Or who had the idea? Eddie.
It was Eddie's idea.
Look, it's my dog.
That's great, buddy.
We're tired of the mofo.
What's the topic, bud?
You guys ever play the game Change?
It's the improv game, right?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No, actually, no. I think that's true. I don't think I've actually
I've
played it.
I've played the improv game Different Choice.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, it is different choice. So basically, the improv game of you say something, if someone doesn't like it and they want to see it, they'll yell change. Then you have to come up with something different to change the storyline.
I thought you were letting Eddie explain it, and then you're the one
But-
that played it.
But because podcasts, true crime podcasts, are very popular, and we had a little bit of that true crime element to our season 2 trailer, I figured we would tell a true crime story, get all the little listeners, get all those little audio files in here, and yeah, basically we're just gonna take turns like telling a story. So like
We clickbaited you.
Yeah, we talked about 36 minutes of why we hate U of A, and now we're gonna talk about the actual thing. I love
yeah,
this.
I'll show you what I'm cooking here. Talk.
You were supposed to show us what you were
Fill
cooking.
time.
You're
Fill
showing us-
time.
I don't fucking. I thought you were gonna show us what you were cooking.
Oh, I got one. Here's an easy laugh. Hey guys, U of A.
Dude, that was a
funny
stupid
you
joke.
say
You
it.
must go to U of A.
There's no way that actually worked.
He doesn't
There's no
miss.
way that
He
actually just
don't
worked.
miss.
This
Oh, that's so
motherfucker
funny.
don't miss.
What are you writing down? Who are we offending now, Harry?
True crime podcast listeners.
How?
Clickbait them.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, we did clickbait that. That's
Guys,
gonna be
Okay.
all the.
look
probably
at
the branding
that.
for this episode.
The world is healing.
No, it's not.
What is that?
Undertale Yellow now has officially more viewers
I
than
just saw-
Fortnite.
I'm not gonna.
on
I'm not
Twitch.
gonna lie. I
Why?
just saw Fortnite. What's
Okay.
Undertale Yellow? What the fuck is?
It's a fan game someone made about a prequel to Undertale. It's actually pretty good. I've been playing it on my stream every now and then. when
Okay,
I
so
do
here we
stream.
go. All right. Who wants to start? Ethan's gonna start. All right.
Okay.
And so I have a random timer, and you're gonna have to talk for that many times. We can say change. You can say change up to 3 times.
Okay.
Like per change, like you can't like
Percentage.
no not per session, but like when you say change, if you don't like what they say, you can only say it 2 more times. That makes
All right.
sense.
Yeah.
And everybody
And
gets one change.
I just have
per
to
session.
start. I have to start like discussing a true crime experience
Yeah.
thing. Okay.
Yeah, you can make it up. Obviously, it's improv. But
That's-
so like
that-
I
don't know
get-
any true crime off the top of my
Okay,
head.
well that's
so.
good. Except for that one time Harry killed 9/11. Anyway,
He
we're-
killed 9/11. Good job, Harry. You did it.
That's what the
You
medal's
did
for.
it.
I
You're
did
a
it.
hero.
I did it for you, Pat Tillman.
Why is
Even
the guy
though that's the
running on
reason
the
he joined
9/11 vote?
yeah, I was gonna say.
War. I saved him in this universe or something. I don't know.
Okay.
This is a
Anyway,
weird guy.
so me,
He plays on the
Harry,
Cardinals now.
so me, Harry, and
Played
I'm so
Me,
sorry,
Harry,
Eddie.
in this universe. I get.
me, shut up. Me, Harry, and Seth each get one change interjection while Ethan's talking. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Ethan, are you ready?
And I just got to start and keep going.
And I'll let you
But-
know when you change. So just so you know, next
Can
it's
we
gonna
interject
go...
and like talk to him, like
No.
or criticize his story while he talks? I like to.
Yes. You can criticize the story,
Yes.
but like don't be like obnoxious. Okay. So it's gonna go. It's gonna go. Ethan, Seth, me,
Switch
Harry.
monologue
Yeah.
for like a minute. Okay.
No, you're not monologuing. We're continuing the story, by the way.
Right.
We're building the
So-
story. We're building it
Yeah.
out.
Okay.
You can increase the stakes if you want to, too, as well, right? You can go from like, yeah, so this guy started a robbery, and then the next guy could be like, and then he killed 20 people.
That's how improv works. Yes. Good job. All right. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Go, Ethan.
So there was this guy named
Change.
Blue. So there was this guy named Seth.
Change.
I thought Harry was only allowed one, but okay.
I get
No,
3
it's
changes
3.
for that one
Okay.
change.
So it was a cold night near a Circle K, and this person will name Harry went to go get his usual drink, a blue raspberry slush with Mountain Dew. It was his usual drink, according to family members that were there. Harry Blue was
Change.
getting this. Harry Arnold was getting his usual drink when someone tapped him on the back of his shoulder.
All right, you're done. Seth, continue. Go.
That was it. Someone tapped Harry Blue on the back of his shoulder. He said, "Hey kid,
It's
what
Harry
you got
Arnold.
there?"
Just to keep continuity, it was Harry.
Oh,
Harry
thank you. for
Say
the
change,
criticism,
buddy.
Harry.
You gotta say change here.
Who said change?
I said change. I said change.
You said change. Hey buddy, can you buy me a cigarette?
Change.
No, sir. Hey buddy, give me a little blowy. And he said, "No, sir."
Change.
Said yes.
Stop
He
picking
said,
this man.
"Hey, are you Harry Arnold?" "Yeah, I am actually." "Well, and then the guy said, "Well, how about you go on and you make one of those stupid little YouTube videos you make?"
Change.
And,
I like his
well,
concept.
how about you and me go to the back alley and we give you a little blowy?
What the fuck?
This guy is sexually repressed.
And
This-
so they went to the dumpster and they found their little raccoon best friend named Rocco. Now Rocco, as you don't know, is just a crazy little guy, and he gets into all sorts of mischief, such as
Change.
hockey.
What were you waiting on?
I don't know. A change. I just wanted to beat someone to the change. He gets into all sorts of mischief, such as robbing convenience stores, which is exactly why he's in the back alley of this one. He wants. Is my timer still fucking going?
Let's go.
Going.
There's no way Ethan talked this long.
No, it's random. It's a different time.
It's
for everyone.
random. Oh my
Keep
fucking
going,
God.
bro.
Okay, so-
What did
10
Rocco
minutes
do to
long.
Harry Arnold? I'm
Okay,
interested now.
Rocco is
That,
the
that was
shit.
a raccoon. That was a raccoon.
All right.
Is
Well,
that what Rocco did to him? Is what Harry did
no,
to
you're
Rocco.
done. You're done. Now it's my turn.
Change.
Too late.
On this particular evening, Rocco was dining on some fine trash when Harry Arnold and the strange, mysterious man came back to him. So he was a little bit pissed off when they came and started making a bunch of ruckus by his garbage can. When he was befuddled, he got aggressive. And,
Change.
Well, it's Harry's turn now.
That was
What?
Okay.
They made said
Alright,
yeah, bro.
Bullshit.
Go.
He was extra flirtatious. Rocco was when he heard him getting down to it.
Change.
He
It's a
was.
raccoon.
You didn't know what he was flirtatious towards. Just saying, director. He was extra sad because his raccoon, I forgot what the species, girlfriend dumped him the day before in the dumpster. And so Rocco started crying all over his dinner, which
Change.
he started laughing.
Change.
He started jerking it. Okay.
I called it. I knew you would go to this part.
He just
It's
was
like, oh man.
He was thinking about his ex and her
Change.
big. He was thinking about Nathan McKinnon.
Change.
He was thinking about raccoon Nathan McKinnon.
Change.
He was thinking about raccoon Spider-Man. All right,
But it-
his favorite.
No, Ethan, it's your turn. 3, 2, 1,
As-
go.
As this raccoon Rocco started beating it to raccoon Spider-Man over his sad meal while Harry Arnold and the stranger were banging, all of a sudden he heard a gunshot. And as Rocco looked up from his meal, he saw that Harry Arnold shot the stranger.
Change.
The stranger shot Harry Arnold.
Change.
Rocco shot the stranger.
Who did it? I don't know.
All right.
Harry
you're
Arnold.
done. It's Seth's turn. 3, 2, 1, go.
Harry Arnold looked to the trash can outside, his pants still unzipped from fucking the stranger, and he said, "You?" The Rocco sat there with his gun.
Change.
Yes, Seth. I did kill him. Why, little raccoon? Out of love. And he
Change.
went over to her. Fuck you, dude. Out of hate. That man stole my fucking wife. What?
Change.
That man stole my favorite Rainforest Cafe cup, and I wanted it fucking back. You really love that Rainforest Cap up that, Rocco. I didn't say words just then, but after that, there was the Rainforest Cafe cup, and this meant everything to Rocco. It's what he stored his favorite action figures into when he had his
Change.
My turn. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Damn, he just got saved.
Maybe.
What?
Oh, anyways, he stored his favorite action figures, such as his busty Spider-Man and
Change.
his busty Deadpool and many others sticky action figures. Rocco loved this mug, and he couldn't bear to see it go, and this drove him to murder, something he never thought was This drove... Jesus!
So Jesus. Bro, shapes and colors, bro.
Alright, Harry, your turn, go.
This drove him to tickle himself on his wiener tip.
Change.
Jesus Christ.
Stop making him jerk off.
Stop making him jerk off.
This drove him into insanity.
Better.
To find where this story continues, we have to look back to
Watch the
a
stream.
cold month of April 2007. Jerry was waiting a table at Rainforest Cafe when the customer ordered the souvenir Rainforest Cafe mug. Now this customer didn't really want the mug, they just wanted to take the drink out of it. So once they drank their very expensive drink, because they paid $25 extra for the mug, they went outside on this rainy day.
Make sure to watch the stream. Alright, Ethan, go.
This is a stream.
Oh, sorry. The customer and this rather attractive waiter began to explore each other's bodies.
Change!
Explore each other's personalities.
Right.
They started discussing politics.
Change.
Philosophy. They started discussing pornography. Lust. Inappropriate things. And as they were discussing, there was a baby raccoon that crawled from the alleyway and saw Jerry and the waiter discussing horrible things. This opened Rocco's eyes for the first time. He was just a clueless raccoon in a world, but hearing these strong words filled him with a strong sense of purpose. What he wanted more than anything was to feel the love that they had for their very inappropriate shit.
Change.
To feel the lust that they did for this very fitting shit for him.
Change.
To feel something. He was horribly depressed. So
Change.
this fucking raccoon felt something. And he didn't know what to do. He didn't know how to go about it. So Rocco did something no raccoon has ever done before. He cleaned his act up. He got a job. This fucking raccoon worked at a McDonald's. And you know what he would do at this McDonald's? Find out. Please, this timer's going on for so fucking long. This
Find
raccoon.
out how to well, you're about to fucking try to cut it off yourself?
Yes. Oh no. This raccoon worked at McDonald's and he had tons of McNuggets. It was his favorite pastime, eating McNuggets. But the manager caught the raccoon eating their own stock, so he got fired. He was at his lowest point, Rocco was, until he saw what he had coveted all over. Thank God.
Seth, go.
He found what he had so covetedly held dear to him for all of time. Just then, in the trash can of that McDonald's, where he was trying to sleep that night, he saw again that fabled Rainforest Cafe cup.
Change.
This doesn't make sense for the character, though.
Yeah.
He
Now
found
we have to push it later.
Glock 17 pistol.
Yeah.
And he knew what needed to be done.
Yeah.
He said, Years I've trained for this. As he
Change.
switched off the he said, millennia I've searched for this weapon since the ancient Maya and Aztecs created the art of war. I have sought for a weapon to kill my opponents. And he marched his ass over to the 7-Eleven and he looked
It was a Circle K. It was a Circle K.
It was the
What?
Circle K. So change.
He went to the wrong gas station.
The timeline's branched.
Oh, you're done. He
went to
marched
a
his ass to
7-Eleven.
that 7-Eleven, and this began his life of crime. He began robbing gas stations left and right. He was known as Rocco the Robber. It wasn't a very creative name. He was known as Rocco the... I don't want to say the word that came to my head. Rocco the... Rocco the Rambler. He was a vicious little raccoon. He was a horny little raccoon, and he would rob those convenience stores and beat off to the thought of it later over his stacks of cash. So he really didn't use the cash. He was a raccoon, so he just kind of threw it in dumpsters. Anyways, Harry, it's your turn.
And so flashback to the future, or the present, where we are right now.
Boo!
Rocco.
Change.
Flash forward to 200 years in the future. Rocco is there. Cyborg Rocco
Change.
with one eye.
That was actually really cool. I was so hype.
Barbarian Rocco slowly devolved over 200 years and become the Genghis Khan of the future as he became
Thank you.
Elon Musk of the future. He became the Spider-Man of the future. Based off of his favorite hero back when he was a youngster. He solved crimes with his Glock 17 that still worked, and his Rainforest Cafe mug. And he got back with his girlfriend. But his girlfriend had kids with Harry Arnold.
What? His
girlfriend wasn't a raccoon, by the way. His girlfriend was a raccoon.
That's another bad
thing. You said it was a raccoon. All right.
Okay.
You can clean up. You have the mess.
You have the mess.
So
You start to wrap up the story already, you son of a bitch.
As Rocco in this future had reconnected with his girlfriend with the kids that she had with Harry Arnold through a very unfortunate relationship.
Change.
As Rocco realized the kids were his own and not Harry Arnold's, as Rocco realized the kids were just some random, fucking raccoons that his girlfriend picked up on the street, he had but one question. Why did he hate Harry Arnold? Why did he kill the stranger in front of him that night? It haunted him. It haunted him for years. But he would get his answer one day as he went...
Yes! Oh my god. I've been waiting for this one for so long.
Please, it's like a 3-second timer.
Just then in that moment, he realized why he had to kill them all those years ago. When a flash of a portal comes through the living room, a man walks through with a trench coat. God fuck! I had a whole storyline.
A man walked through with his trench coat. He looked at Rocco and he handed him a rubber duck and he said, "Son."
Change.
He handed him a cigarette. He said,
Change.
"Son." He handed him a copy
Change.
of. He handed him Harry's YouTube channel and he said, "Son, you will watch this and you will learn from this. You will learn the ways. But you must fear because you have gone down a dark path and you came back, but there's still darkness in you and you need to find the light." Rocco didn't believe him, but as he would watch Harry, he would realize that he was not nearly the good person he thought he was. He was an evil being who longed for the streets, wanted to murder again, but he couldn't for his children. His children needed a father. They couldn't visit their father in Raccoon jail because Raccoon Spider-Man arrested him and took him to jail. So he went back. He struggled with himself. He was punching the mirror. He was doing like a whole Joker dance inside of his trash can house. And he he realized the streets were his life. He reached...
Change.
Yo, what the fuck? I'm glad Eddie
Alright,
noticed
here
it
we
too.
Uh,
Eddie broke script and me too, dude. What the?
He realized that the streets were made of gold because it was the future, and that he realized the streets were made of Five Nights at Freddy's posters.
What are you
He picked one
Change.
up. He realized the streets were made of Harry Arnold's. Just a bunch of them cloned on the ground, and he realized if all those years ago, if he killed Harry Arnold instead of the
Change.
stranger, realized all those centuries ago. What do you want me to change? What's part of that?
The thing after the years ago, change.
If he realized if he never found that Rainforest Cafe mug, then he would have never thought about not killing Harry, which means they would have never cloned Harry and made streets in the future, which means they would have never had streets in the future. And maybe Rocco's purpose.
Alright, Ethan, your turn.
Maybe Rocco's purpose was to go back to the first Thanksgiving to take turkey off the menu.
Change! Oh my god!
What do you mean change?
Fuck off!
That's when Rocco realized his true purpose was to go back to the first Christmas and take Santa Claus off the menu.
I saw my fucking pizza. It's funny.
So Rocco took a time machine and he went back, and as he saw good old Santa loading up
Change.
his sled, as he saw Miss Claus in the North Pole house, he had but one thought in
Change.
his mind. As he saw an elf in the North Pole just by himself, he realized one thing. Humans can be as short as raccoons. So he had but one goal: to dress up as an elf, get into Santa's recruitment, and be one of the people to be on the sleigh. It took him lots of years, lots of tribulation, but 1 year, on a faded Christmas Eve, he was on the sled with Santa. Santa was still just as jovial and excited as ever,
Change.
saying he was pretty fucking sad. He couldn't take Miss. He was horny. And he had a thing for it.
Change, please, because I just realized he's going on a long night of visiting children.
Santa was angered with the idea that he'd be leaving Miss Claus at home. So when he saw the raccoon with him, this futuristic raccoon with the ability to talk and use guns, he asked him, he said, "Rocco, why did you get up?"
Change.
Okay. Well, I can't. Timer's going off.
Sorry, I meant change to Seth. Go.
Santa asked him, Rocco, why all those years in the future did you kill that man?
Why would you
Rocco
know?
said-
Change. Change.
Santa asked Rocco, what is your greatest question that you could ask of me of something I could possibly know?
Santa stuttered that much.
He's
You're
drunk,
fucking
dude.
drunk.
He's like, Rocco, Rocco, we gotta go to the spaceship,
He
Rocco.
ponders for a minute and he says, how did they learn to clone the streets of
Change.
Harrison?
Change.
He's
in the past, Seth.
But he has to
He
ask-
doesn't
Santa
know.
would know everything, dude. He's like God.
Just go.
Santa. Okay, fuck you. Santa. How do I? Why would someone kill another man?
Change.
Santa. Why did Eddie Blue Eye get fucking born?
Change.
What? Santa. Why do I not feel happy in any time or place I go to? Santa looked at him. He said, "'Cause you're a fucking raccoon," and he threw a glass bottle at him and
Change.
pushed him up the side.
Change. What the fuck? Don't kill our main character. Do not kill our main
Ethan,
character.
you already used your changes.
Change.
Uh,
I'll save you, Ethan.
fuck you.
I'll save the story. I have to. It's my purpose.
Imagine the egg in the microwave.
He said, because you're a raccoon. And the raccoon looked at me and said, but that doesn't fucking mean anything now because nothing happened, no consequences happened. He said, I don't give a shit, you dumbass.
Alright. He said, I don't care, you dumbass. And, he was slurring his speech a little bit, and Rudolph looked back. And you gave Santa a look of disgust. And oh, all right. Harry, your
You're
turn.
building off of this. Make a duo, Harry. Make a strong duo here.
And he said, Santa, you fucking smell. Have you showered all year?
Change.
He said, Santa, holy shit, am I horny as hell right now? Can I get back to those Rudolph bitches? Like, immediately?
Oh my god!
He's like, can I get back to have a very nice first Christmas dinner? And that's when Rocco realized all the presents they've been dropping off, they've been ticking all along.
Change.
You already used your change.
Change.
Oh my god.
That's when Rocco realized all the presents they've been dropping off, they've been smelling the entire time.
Change.
They were sogging, soaping wet presents, boxes. They've been
Change.
dropping off. They were fucking cinder blocks. All the presents were heavy as hell. They were fucking cinder blocks. It's like Santa lost his fucking mind. And he realized this is the reason he needs to take Santa off the menu.
I forgot about that.
So as they headed back to the North Pole, Rocco slowly tickled the Glock in his...
Thank you for getting me
69
that.
seconds. Nice.
Oh no! Fuck.
As they got on the sled, Rocco began to tickle the Glock inside of his hat. As he looked at Santa, he said, he tickled the Glock inside of his pants. He tickled the Glock inside of his shoe.
Change.
He began to scratch an itch he felt on his chest as he looked at Santa and said, Santa, I don't think we can give presents here. I think we need to make a change. Santa looked at him and said, Man, Rocco, I don't give a shit anymore. Year 5 and I'm already tired of this shit. Rocco looked at Rudolph, who was still very much aroused. They made eye contact and they realized what they had to do to Santa Claus to get him to not drop cinder blocks on everyone on Christmas. Rocco jumped from the sled, got on top of Rudolph.
Change.
Rocco did a sick-ass backflip onto the bag that Santa had, cutting it open and letting all the cinder blocks rain out. He looked to the elves and he said, Elves, unite with me.
Harry, do something.
What?
And the elves looked at him. They said, Rocco, what do you want from us? He said, these cinder blocks are Rocco, what the fuck was that for?
Change.
Rocco, that's good. What's up? Rocco looked and he said, nothing much. Anyways, these cinder blocks are dangerous. Can you do me a favor and get us some actual presents to give out to the people? Rudolph looked at him and said, Man, ooh. What did Rudolph say?
Rudolph said, I got one present right here.
Yeah!
He stretched the waistcoat out of his sweatpants. There was one Glock 17 sitting in the back of it. I know what I gotta do. He grabbed that fucker out. He did a cool ass backflip on the way back to where he
I
was
like how
sitting.
cool we're making Rocco.
And he said, Santa, your Thanksgiving, 'cause you're off the menu.
No, change.
Change.
Santa, kill yourself.
Change!
Santa, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. And he gives him the Glock 19. And he
Change.
says, I don't want any. Santa, go fuck yourself. And he shoots him again.
Change.
What?
Why does he keep shooting him?
Santa, I can't let you do this. Let me do what? I want to give my fucking cinder blocks to the damn kids. Well, that's kind of the problem. I don't think that's good. I don't think they fucking want that.
Change.
And I just...
You already used
Santa,
it.
Maybe. Yeah, you did. Fuck you.
Guy
Why are you so
forgot
bad
the
at
rules.
this?
U of A.
Santa, I can't let you go through with this. Well, if you can't go through with this, then I guess I'm gonna take us both off the menu. As he does a barrel roll with the sleigh, and now it's spinning a torpedo and it's raining fucking cinder blocks everywhere, and they're flying towards the ground. But just then, Rocco remembers Back to the Future, which remembers back to our present day.
Dun, dun, dun,
At
dun,
the
dun, dun, dun.
the Circle K, as he remembers that one shot that he took, the precision, the focus that it took to kill that stranger, give him the
Ah!
blade, and go fly.
No. And he remembered the precision it took, and he remembered that quote from his favorite movie ever, Rango. It only takes one bullet. And he
Change.
muttered... And he remembered that quote from his favorite movie, Inglourious Bastards. What's the thing where he says in Italian? Gorlami. There you go. Why do I not get to talk at all?
Who was he saying it to?
Santa Claus.
Says it to Santa Claus, and Santa's like, I don't speak fucking Italian. and he asks Rocco, he's like, why? Why did you do this? And Rocco said, all those years ago, you didn't gift me a Rainforest Cafe mug. And
Full
Santa
circle.
said, that happens in the future, bitch. And he pulls a Glock 17 out of his pants, and he points it at Rocco. He said, last Christmas, I gave you my heart.
Change.
And he said, you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. And then he said, jingle bells, jingle bells.
Change.
Rudolph the red.
Change.
No,
There's one answer here.
we wish you a Merry
Change.
Christmas. Happy. I don't know.
He had the right idea.
Ethan,
Santa then shot
I was
Rocco.
gonna say Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
He shot Rocco, and as Rocco fell to the ground, he realized where he recognized Santa. He thinks back to that alleyway where Harry Arnold was getting some strange from a stranger. He couldn't see it in the dark light, but Santa was the stranger.
Giving me a blowy.
It wasn't you, it was Harry Arnold.
Oh,
He realized that Santa was the reason all of this started. As he bled out on the North Pole snow, blood covering, he realized
Change.
he did as he took the gunshot wound out of himself, realizing it was a rubber bullet, he thought, man, this Santa guy's
Change.
really... As Rocco looked at the bullet hole inside of him, he had but one thought. Was this all his fault? Did he make Santa hate Rocco so much that he would assault Harry Arnold in front of him? He realized maybe all of this could have been prevented had he, as he is now, changed for the better and didn't go after Santa. He crawled away from him, Santa laughing his ass off at the raccoon bleeding, as Rudolph stepped between them and he said but one thing. Hey, leave him alone.
Change.
Thank you. I really hated that. Okay,
Seth,
save Rudolph, bro. Save him.
So there's Rudolph? Okay, fuck.
Yeah, Rudolph stepped in between them. Is where I left it.
I thought he got shot and it's like out of the... Okay, never mind. I see.
No, he shot Rocco.
Okay. They're both in the sleigh. Rudolph says, please, you gotta get up, Rocco. It's our one chance. Rocco says, I don't think I have it in me anymore to
Change.
keep fighting. Rocco says, I'm sorry, Rudolph.
change.
Rocco says, fuck yeah, baby, and he smashes a fucking natty light on the ground. He pours it in his fucking face, and he throws up all over the place.
Change.
Can I go back to the natty light?
Yeah.
And he smashes that natty light, and he pours all over his face, and he throws it at fucking off the sled, and he says, you! And he stands back up to Santa
Change.
Claus.
It's me. And he stands back up to Santa Claus, dusts himself off, and pulls out his handgun from his tail that he's been hiding this whole time. He kind of forgot
The tail
about
is
it.
actually good.
And he points it at him like this, sideways tail, because Rocco's a badass. And he goes, you know what? You're on the naughty list this year. Ho,
Change.
ho.
Oh, that was such a good line.
And he
Wait.
says, you know what? I'm going to kill you just like I killed Seth Arnold's punk ass.
Recovery change. You can go back now, right? You can go back. Can you use the
What are you
original one?
talking about? Recovery change.
I love
What,
it.
are you
And he says,
special?
guess who's on the naughty list this year, bitch?
Yeah. Oh man.
And he's like, you know what? I've been waiting for this for a long time. And Santa's like, oh, we just met. What the fuck are you talking about? I have no idea who you are. And Rocco's like, oh yeah? Well, how does this taste? Taste some of this Ethan brand lead. And he fucking shoots and it hits him.
Change.
You already... Ugh. And
Whatever.
he pulls the trigger and the bullet glides with a sparkle of Christmas magic, and as it hits Santa, Rocco realizes he was Santa all along. And he was saving Christmas by killing this pervert who thought he was Santa. You know, people make mistakes. That's fine. He ended up being Jared from Subway the whole time, and Rocco killed him. And he's Santa now. And he gives Rainforest Cafe mugs to all the children of the world every year on Christmas.
Wow.
So wait, I guess I have a question now about the story.
What?
So Rocco was Santa. Does that mean Rocco was the stranger?
Did Rocco kill himself?
Wait, I didn't get a final.
Wait,
No, the stranger was the pedophile. All right, yeah, no.
but he died before he could.
And Rocco.
Look,
realized...
man. No. It's still my turn.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry, I'll recover this. Anyways, he became Santa, but then he was like, Rocco, being the kind man he was, gave the title back to Santa under the promise that he would fulfill Rocco's
I
wishes.
Santa was Jared from Subway. Holy shit.
You saying Jared from Subway can change, Eddie?
Why would you put those words in my mouth? Why would you imply that? He was dead, and he was like, you know what? Rocco was like, I can't take this pressure, so he gave it to this guy with a big handlebar mustache and sunglasses and a mullet, and he was like, here.
I would like Santa Claus like that.
You're Santa Claus now, and he made him promise and fulfill the wish of giving the Rainforest Cafe mugs to kids and parents and everybody around the world so they could sip their delicious, delicious eggnog in glee. And Rocco looked to the sky as a shooting star came past, and he wished for his girlfriend to come back home with his kids that were definitely his.
Change.
Alright, well, you can fucking figure it out. Alright, this is the last one, so you better wrap it up.
Okay.
You can do a cliffhanger if you want.
And he wished, while he was in the shower, he wished that he could go back 30 minutes because he thought of
So was the shooting star in the shower?
He thought of a way better line to say. He was like, "Eat some Christmas magic, bitch." He thought of and he's like, "Yeah, I won that argument in the shower." And so finally, he washed off that stink. Where his girlfriend returned because she was like, "You're too stinky, Rocco, but now you stink so good." She said, just like,
Change.
and so she's like, "Now I want to lick you over because you stink."
Change.
And now she's like, "You know what? I'm completely adamant with this smell because you stink so good."
Oh my gosh, you still found a way to fit it in.
And so together they had a whole litter of raccoon babies along with their adopted raccoon. Together they foster a lot of ducklings for no reason. They don't even like ducklings, along with their raccoon babies. And they lived happily ever in the North Pole with Mrs. Claus and the weird random mullet Santa guy. And Harry Arnold was there because he was on the road. There was a road in the landing strip for the sled. And they all lived.
Wait, I thought this was the
happily
past.
ever
This is the future.
The past becomes the future, and the future becomes the past. That's the moral of the story.
Well, that was almost really
That's
poignant.
not a moral.
No, it kind of is.
How does the past become the future?
Just don't think about it.
If you're
Anyways,
like anxious.
and there's that story.
Go to bed. It was a bedtime story. Go to bed.
Publishers, if you're interested in buying the rights to the story, please let us know.
We remember all of it so
Dude,
well.
I'm low-key proud of the stranger ending up being Santa. Like, I thought that was like a cool way to be like, yeah, this is Rocco's fault.
By the way,
That
I was
fun.
saying he was Dr. Disrespect, Harry.
Oh, fuck. I didn't even think about that. That's fucking insane.
Well,
Well, now I feel bad calling it a badass Santa because I thought a handlebar mustache and sunglasses went crazy.
let it be shown.
Well, it was
he
badass
possessed
until
Stan
like
by
a week ago.
disrespect.
Nope. Well, Eddie, you and I both had things put in our mouths tonight, so
I have a final
that's
count.
unfortunate.
That's what
please,
Harry
please.
said too.
I think pretty much to the list I added raccoons.
Okay, well,
I think raccoons might need a couple.
we took off U of A, but we kept on Jared from Subway. What are you fucking
Subway?
Subway. We
I
just
wanted
put it
to
on
say
Yeah,
because
take Jared from Subway. Dog disrespect off there.
Well, we might have offended them.
I don't give a shit. Fuck them.
Let it be known, in Harry's mind, Subway people are much worse.
That's not true because I put all of them on the list. The list is supposed to be the people we offended, not the people that we need to apologize to.
In the subway, the mighty subway.
Thank you so much.
The Jared
Season
tonight.
That's a great start.
In the subway, the mighty subway, the subway streets tonight.
Actual group videos are
A subway,
on the way.
a subway, a subway, a subway, a subway.